So I'm going to investigate what the advantages of this code base right here. So what I've got is a code base of about 125 lines of code that, well, it's not complete, but and hopefully, a number of weeks or so, I'll have finalized the exact tokenomics of this. But I really like the incentives, right? I'm a big believer in show me the incentive, show me the outcome. And so, well, I'm just going to start off explaining what these three contracts are right here. So the first contract just deploys a token, right? An ERC20 token. If you're not familiar with ERC20, it just means that it's a fungible token, right? As opposed to a non-fungible token, which is what the second contract is. And so there's a little bit more code that I actually implemented myself on this contract, right? Because there's it's a little bit longer of a contract, as you can see. And this contract's for the most part done, but the and the last contract may never really technically be done because people create their own versions of it. But this is what essentially allows for ownership of of content, specific content in the community, and also allows for paid messaging in natively and with the token. So right, and it also gives the token holder of the original content a utility, right? So this constructor right here implements the tag, and inherits this innet right here, which is the contract up here, and then we have this account right here of the last mint. So we have a feature that, few security features, you can't mint something like a bunch of times in a row. You have to wait 24 hours for you to mint an NFT. You can't just be minting NFTs all day. You have to. Oh, you can't just spam. All right. Anyway, but this is all uh, an iteration of something that inherits this. So if I wanted to change that time out period, for instance, I could and just create a new contract that would be sort of a separate um, ownership structure because, well, now somebody can just mint an NFT as much as they want, and that's going to change how many NFTs and what NFTs people own. So the point is, though, is that people can see if somebody sends you a paid message and you don't reply. And also, it's easy to raise money. So it's like a hashtag, right? Except in order to post with the hashtag, you have to actually have paid money, right? So it shows you actually care. And it also allows for awards. So like there, people, love on Reddit when they receive awards, and it also allows for content censorship. So right, if anyone can post any tag they want onto a post, as long as they pay the tag fee, right? And so what that means is that the interface, right? 'Cause the interfaces can be whatever they want to, right? The interface might be, there's I want multiple interfaces, right? What people want is multiple interfaces, right? Because people don't want to just have one app for everything. They want to have something they could scroll, right? You can't just lock that all on an interface, right? They want to change from Instagram, scroll up, get TikTok, and this allows for that, but all on the same site. Different people can change, create their own interfaces, customize colors, everything, the branding, everything. Because there's buttons on Twitter that I never use. So why would that be on my interface? Doesn't make any sense. So then, lastly, we have this forum contract, and this is definitely it's the third one. So it's at least important as far as what the significance of it, as far as you can just create another forum if you want to, right? So you can create multiple forums for a token. Why not? Why would that be bad? So a forum is just a collection of posts. And so then what's a post? A post has an author, it has a content field, has tags, upvotes, and downvotes. And really, this content is actually context, because if you want to say, "Oh, I'm applying to this guy's post," well, that's context, right? And so you would actually include that in your content, but your interface would do that for you. So most average people wouldn't uh, tag there, wouldn't actually have to worry about what they would just be worried about, oh, I'm replying to this guy, I pressed a button, and then the interface would take care of the actual content. But that's a gas saving strategy, right? And it also allows for more openness as far as what interfaces can do with what they whatever they want their form to be. And so then this constructor just basically initiates the two contracts above it. You can create a post. You can tag a post, remove a tag, upvote, downvote posts, and get, right? So this should just get all the information about post. This is the least complete contract, as I said, but and you also need to have definitely a remove post function. But that's about it. That covers the tokenomics, the interesting incentives of the NeighborNet contract. So